In this video, guys, we find out why you should definitely pick your other half wisely, as Ethan Ampedu's ex-girlfriend is targeted by Leeds United fans after controversial Twitter and Instagram posts within the last 24 hours. And we also discuss the biggest man-child known to man, that is Rio Ferdinand. Let's get into it. So then, everybody, welcome back to the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. As I said just then in the intro, guys, we are here on not such good circumstances tonight. It has to be said. I wasn't expecting to be doing this sort of video where it's gonna cause when I say a divide, I think all Leeds United fans are on one person's side this evening, but not on others. And I quite agree with you if you are in that camp. But I'm going to try and give a honest and, just heartfelt review sort of thing, just my honest opinions and my honest thoughts on what has come out over the last sort of 24 hours regarding Ethan Ampedu's ex-missus and Rio Ferdinand, both to do with the same thing. It's a very sensitive subject about a very, very dark period for Leeds United Football Club and its fans. But like I said, I hope that I can convey my honest thoughts and my honest opinions in the most respectful way possible. We'll start with the issue that's more relevant at the minute, and that's Ethan Ampedu's ex-missus. Now, I didn't know this until today, but obviously Ethan Ampedu's ex-missus is Turkish. They obviously have a son together who is obviously part Turkish as a result of that. Her family, obviously Turkish background, they support that team, which I don't really have an issue with because, they are Turkish, and if that's the team that they support, each to their own, fine. And obviously she's uploaded, I think it was a tweet, wasn't it? It was a Twitter post saying like baby Amper, obviously on about their son, and she put a series of photos up, and one of which is their son wearing the shirt of that football team. Now, I've seen a lot of reaction to this on Twitter and Facebook groups and Instagram and all that jazz, and I don't think I've seen one Leeds fan criticise for the fact that he's wearing the shirt, if that makes sense, because he's part Turkish, his mum and his mum's family are Turkish. If that's their team, he's obviously going to have a shirt of that team. I personally don't have an issue with their son wearing the shirt. What I've got an issue with, and what I think a lot of Leeds fans have got an issue with, which is why Ethan Ampedu is getting very much, backed in this scenario, is, they're clearly not together. They've not been together for about 6 or 7 months, I believe. She's not posted about him in well over a year. I think it was March 24, the last thing I saw that she tweeted about him. And she picks that post to tag him in, having seen what Rio Ferdinand had done the night before, which we'll be coming on to that in a bit. She's done it as a bitter ex-girlfriend who is trying to get back at him in some capacity. Now, I did see a rumour stating that he had cheated on her in the relationship, which that's a completely separate issue. That's none of our business if that's happened, whatever. It still doesn't give her the right to go on there and try and absolutely hammer him, because there has obviously been idiot Leeds United fans who have got on Ampedu's back. I've seen a few tweets saying that he should be stripped of the captaincy, that his contract should be terminated immediately. Give your head a wobble if you are thinking like that. Please go and seek help if you really think like that, because that is just absolutely ludicrous. Ethan Ampedu is not responsible for this whatsoever. I'm sure he's well aware that his son has a shirt of that team. But like I've said, there's context to be applied. Her family are Turkish. He's going to have that shirt. That's not the problem for me anyway. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is that she has tried to out him as knowing and like kind of supporting that, if that makes sense. You know, they're not together anymore. She's going to dress her child however she wants, and he's going to dress the child how he wants. She did put a photo up of him wearing the Leeds kit with Ampadu on the back as well. But she knew what she was doing by adding that photo of that shirt. She knew what she was doing. And obviously, in the aftermath, the official Leeds United Twitter account quickly came out and supported Ampadu and basically released a statement on his behalf, stating, that he's no longer together. Ampadu is not responsible for this image being out there. The club support him, blah, 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 and they will not be making any further comment. The fact that the club had to come out and even make a statement is ridiculous. But do you know why they did it? Because there are idiots out there who will get on his back, like there has been a very select few. I'll be honest, the majority of posts that I'm seeing are all positive and supportive of Ethan Ampedu, which is very, well done, Leeds United fans. I'm glad that we've all kind of, 99.9% of us have united over this and we've backed our captain. Because I'm sorry, I refuse to believe that Ethan Ampedu, acting the way he's acted over the last few weeks at the parade, when Leeds got promoted, the celebrations around it, lifting the trophy as Leeds United captain will have meant something to him. He does get Leeds. He gets the city. He gets the fans. He knows about the tragedy that happened, with Chris and Kev all them years ago. He gets it. So I refuse to believe that he would have, known about her uploading that photo. And she tagged him in it deliberately as well. And then this morning she put a photo of them outside the parade bus. She's just trying to stir the pot. That is all she's trying to do. And it's ridiculous. She's just a bitter ex-girlfriend and a scumbag. And if I'm honest, he's well rid of her. Well rid. So like I said, we're 100% behind you, Ethan. And, that's it. No comment. No further comment on that now. Rio Ferdinand. Again, another issue regarding that team in Turkey, right? So he's been videoed, as I'm sure that you all know. He's in a barber's shop. Obviously, that is run by Turkish people. They're watching that team playing. And Rio starts going, Gala, 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 Gala. And it's like, come on, mate. Like, use your head. Yeah, you might not have been at the club at the time, but you joined the club very shortly afterwards. You played with Leeds players who were part of the squad that night, who will have been, deeply affected by what happened in Istanbul. And you're acting like that. First of all, you're in your 50s, mate. Why are you acting like a child? You've heard on commentary for TNT, he just acts like a big kid. The Vinicius Jr. one where he's going, Ballon d'Or, Ballon d'Or, Ballon d'Or. Act your age, pal. Please act your age. You are not a child. He's just an absolute idiot of a bloke. And, now we're in the Premier League. We will probably be on TNT Sports on a few occasions next season. Do not send Rio Ferdinand to Ellen Road because he'll be buried alive if he comes to Ellen Road. Genuinely, it's not even funny now. There are certain people that cannot step foot in Ellen Road. Judas, aka Harry Kewell, ironically for the fact that he went and played for that team and he was part of the Leeds team that night as well. He can't come to Ellen Road again because he'll just be absolutely crucified. Rio Ferdinand is in that bracket now for me after that. Now, people might ask, what's the difference between Ampadu and Ferdinand? The difference with Ampadu is that he had no responsibility on what his ex-missus was doing. Rio Ferdinand is a man that has his own mind that chose to act in that manner, knowing that he played for the club, knows the history, and he's just not used his head. But let's be honest, he has got a few chromosomes missing, hasn't he? Let's be real. But yeah, look at a bizarre 24 hours. If I'm honest with you guys, like I said, it's not the sort of video that I wanted to come on and do, but I thought because it's relevant, and I thought there's only so much you can say on tweets and stuff like that. I thought I'd come on and just give my honest thoughts on it, and I hope that I've done that, and I hope I've not offended anybody in anything that I've said. I think I've spoken on behalf of a very, very large portion of Leeds fans who are in support of Ethan Ampedu and who are absolutely bashing Rio Ferdinand. And so they should be. So I just thought I'd come on and give my honest thoughts, guys. Like I said, with the news videos and the transfer stuff now, I'm probably going to take a step back from it, given the fact that the season is still kind of happening with the playoffs next week and the transfer window is not exactly open yet, is it? So it's all just paper talk. Once we start getting more credible stories coming through, then I will be coming on and giving you guys all the latest information and my thoughts on it. So please bear with me on that. And if you've enjoyed this video, make sure that you're liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you in a bit. Cheers.